After gross income, that's where the deductions come in. Like most W-2 people, they don't have that many deductions, and so they're going to be taking the standard deduction. So in that example of the $15,000 standard deduction we talked about earlier, on $100,000, your taxable income is actually only 85 grand because you get $15,000 deduction from the standard deduction. So you would still go through the math, on the first 48,475, you're still going to pay that 5,578. But now instead of paying tax at 22% on 100 grand, you pay tax at 22% on the 85,000. So it saves you. So from 48,476 to 85,000, you save a little bit of money in taxes. But this is where people get hurt, right? Because let's look at the further bracket, the 24%, 103,351 to 197. Say if somebody makes 175 and they're going to hear a CPA or a tax preparer or someone tell them you need deductions. Think about it though. How are you going to get deductions? And you shouldn't be searching for them because your standard deduction is 15 grand, but you don't want to go out and just spend extra money. And if you want to give to charity, right? But you're not going to get your taxable income at 197. You're not going to write off 95 grand to save 2%, right? You're not going to do that. You want to use your employer benefits, your HSAs, your FSAs, your limited FSAs, your dependent care FSAs. If you do give to charity or your church or whatever it is, right? Things you care about or any type of charity, you can do those good deductions, but you don't want to just spend money to try to get deductions because on that extra 2% on that 50 grand, I would rather pay that extra 2% tax on that 50 grand than to have to try to look for deductions to spend a lot more to not really save that much. I'd rather pocket the difference.